good dag, good day, in the Viking tongue, and I'm your host, Braggy, son of Magnar.
And I'm Egil Thorson, another warrior, runecaster, storyteller.
Indeed, and a very good storyteller, Egil.
Thank you.
We find your folk tales to be most amusing. That's a posh way of saying laughs out loud, you know.
Yeah, right.
Now, you may be saying, what are we here for today?
What are we here for today?
Well, this is the Viking Vlog, episode 25.
Well, I've said this before, but who'd have thought it?
Who'd have thought we'd get this far, in a vlog series,
Yeah.
25 vlogs.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's well done.
Well
And,
done.
of course, on the road now to 50 vlogs. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know, we may get that done by the end of the year, we'll see. You know, we don't put a vlog out every week. They're kind of a special thing now for you guys.
Yeah.
So, now you may be saying, what are you here for today? And yes, as you can see, put your shield up, Egil. We're here for some combat. Well, let's just do the host updates. What have you been up to in the last week?
Well, I've had mouse trouble again.
Yeah.
I put the peanut butter on the traps. Nothing yet, but we live in hope.
I guess the folk who watch these vlogs now are really getting into this old mouse saga of yours.
It's Mouse Creek, baby. Mouse Creek. I think we met. I think they may have been annihilated, but I'll keep the traps down for another 3 weeks. Apart from that, not a lot really.
Have you been anywhere? Travelled anywhere?
Only around town, around Derby itself.
Have you been out for a beer recently?
No, I can't afford it, mate.
I'm going out for a beer this Wednesday.
Oh.
Tomorrow. Hey!
How's the other half live, eh?
Yeah, of course, by the time they see this, that would have been and gone.
Yep, somebody with a motorbike.
It's those motorbikes, it's those animals and creatures from Loki.
Oh, right.
It's called the Roaring Bird.
Oh,
Right.
Triumph.
But yeah, Triumph.
A Triumph or yell.
That reminds me of the Bible, that does.
Oh, right.
About King Solomon's mind. Did you know there's a motorbike in the Bible?
No.
And King Solomon said that there'll be a triumph throughout the land.
All right.
There you go. There's a motorbike in the Bible.
Well, Jesus had one because he said, "Get behind me, Satan."
Oh, right.
There you go.
Run!
Anyway, apologies to our Christian friends.
Yes, well, we know we're very welcoming to Christians, equally as pagans or non-believers. It don't matter.
Can't
You know,
lie.
you could worship the god of jam, as far as I'm concerned.
Ah,
Is there a god of jam?
Strawberry
Strawberry. I like that.
and blackcurrant.
So you may be asking, what have I been doing in the last week?
What have you been doing in the last week?
Lots of tidying up. I'm continuing to do this tidying up.
Hiding my kit.
Yes, I've been sorting out Egil's kit. I've actually sorted your belt out.
He has, look.
So
Woo!
I think we are going to make a video on the Viking belt of Egil Thorson.
All right.
Because you've had that belt a long time, haven't you?
Oh, must be going on 20 years or more. It's my grandpa's belt originally,
Groovy.
which he wore in the First World War. Yeah.
Wow, it's got some history to that belt.
The belt is dated 1896.
Yes.
And
Where's the date on it? I didn't see that.
It may have worn off. but
Probably worn off.
It was stamped in with the War Office stamp as well. But I think that's what Grandpa wore when he
I
was
could
in,
probably recreate that for you on the belt.
in
if you
the
want
Army Service Corps, 1914, 1918.
And that's another example of where you can find kit. You know, you can
Yeah.
go to a charity shop, find an old looking second-hand bolt, then convert that bolt for a Viking bolt. And there you go.
I must admit, had I realised it was a First World War belt, I wouldn't have converted it. But
Well,
it
fair
had
enough.
it had no buckle on it.
Oh, but fair enough. I mean, it's just a bit of leather, you know.
Yeah.
If it had like somebody's name on it, then you probably wouldn't have touched it, would you? If it was...
Well, what if and maybes. So
So we're here today. We're going to do some combat Viking training. This is a bit like how we do it in the old days. But before we start, we're going to demonstrate by me putting some kit on, because we often see ourselves doing the combat and we're all dressed up like Egil. Turn ourselves around, let the camera see you. He's got a helmet, look, so you know, pretty safe. Ouch!
there you go.
Not a bad helmet, that. So you hold my sword, or if you can. So the first thing I'm going to demonstrate putting on
It's a reverse striptease, folks.
is the Gambison.
Have I got to strap you into that?
No, because I'm not going to wear it. I'm just going to put it on, demonstrate putting it on.
Oh, right, okay.
So
I'll put one of these.
I've had this
shields
many
down.
years. It's actually made by a man called Cormac O'Neill.
Oh, I've heard of him.
And it's very rare if you can get stuff from Cormac, because I think he got too many orders and struggled to meet the orders and kind of got into bother over it. But he used to make and manufacture great items.
Oh, that looks
Let's
pretty.
show you the inside off. This is a really, really nice handmade jerkin, leather gambeson, I mean.
Yeah.
So I got distracted by my leather bag there.
Yeah. Well, it's a protection, isn't it, when you're
Yes.
wearing mail?
So if I was going to wear some mail, I'd have one of these on.
I'll give you a hand, but my hands are full.
It's alright. And you can see this is how you would fundamentally wear it. Now, you can have the straps on the back or the front,
Yeah.
it don't really matter. And this just about fits me, although it's a little bit tight. You've got to get it going. So that is a gambeson.
If you've got a mail shirt on top of that, you're going to be quite a big chap.
Yeah, I'd have a leather jerkin on top of this, and then my mail, because I wouldn't want my mail to all up this. But I'm not going to wear this in the battle today.
That would have cost a bob or two to make.
It probably would have been, you know, a year's wage, because you know there's a couple of weeks' work in that. So that's the gambeson for you. So let's have a look what else we've got in the bag. I've got an axe, need one of them.
Yeah.
Hit Eggle with.
Mine's upstairs in your.
Got a helmet.
Ah, Lido. What else we got in there?
I'll tell you what I didn't bring, my leather jerkin, so I am wearing this.
Alright.
I'll wear it back to front, you can pass me in. I didn't put the jerkin in the bag.
I think that must be a German warrior called Hans.
So you're going to fasten me in,
Yeah.
I'll pull my sleeves down. You always get your sleeves up.
Okay, don't flex.
So there you go. It's just a little bit tight on the neck, this one. It just bites slightly. But when you're in the middle of a combat, the last thing you're worried about is what's biting around your neck, isn't it, Eggle?
Depends if you're fighting a vampire.
Perhaps you could go sideways, you could
What
see
you
him.
tell me when you're doing things like that?
Oh, you know, we're all professionals, Eggle.
Are we? Alright. I suppose technically we are. There we go, that's one there.
There we go,
Two
there's
more
that.
to do. Are you able to move in that?
Yes, I can move in that. You'll find out in a minute.
Oh, I knew that. One more.
Yeah, of course the difficulty when getting one of these is it's very hard to get out of it yourself.
Yeah.
You definitely want a female to get you out of one of these.
Whoa, what a sexist, eh?
Or a man servant,
Alright.
you know.
Squire.
But you can see why they had servants, can't
Yeah.
you, back in the day? Because there you are, there's the Earl, you know. I'm like an Earl, let's say. You're not going to do it yourself, are you?
Yeah, alright. Next thing. The sword.
So,
Well, this one, is that going to be big enough for you to go
yeah,
out
it will be. But I'm going to put some arm guards on first. Now, there's a debate whether they had these, ain't there, Eggle?
Yeah, I think they did actually. Because if you think early Vikings had iron ones,
Well, they're the Varangian type.
yeah, so why not have leather ones?
Normally when I wear these, I'll have a longer tunic, which they'll bite into a bit more. So, we'll see how these go. But definitely when you're doing a lot of combat, you will get hit in your lower arm, and that will save your arms from getting badly bruised.
Unless you're rough, tough like me. Whoa.
Well, Eggle's born tough.
No sense in their feeling.
That's for you.
Alright. I'll put that down there. 'Cause I'm not doing all
The next thing we'll put on is the bolt.
the belt of doom. What a nice day.
It is a nice day. Talk about the weather.
It's a beautiful cloud. Well, there's a few clouds, but we're in like an arboretum. Behind the camera is a magnolia tree.
It's very nice.
Which every time you walk by it bangs you on the head.
It does.
Uh,
We did that deliberately for you, Eggle.
well, there is a reason. I mean, this guy does American Civil War and he's a Union man. And that tree's obviously Confederate.
Yeah, no, if it were Confederate, it will smell worse.
Well, you see me, I've always been British.
Up the Union.
Yeah, Union Canal.
Union forever.
Okay,
And I got a little scram.
scram it.
Just a second one.
That's... There you
There we
go.
go, there's that. So I've got my scram here ready.
What do you want to do?
Now, I don't have a axe loop, so what I'll simply do, I'll just turn around and just shove it down my bolt. I'll get it a bit all flaky there.
I know, that's what I was thinking. This is the new sword, is it not?
Yes, we're going to test this sword out in this combat, and then afterwards in another video for the 600 subs shout out, which will be out by now.
Alright.
I didn't put the original one out, I thought it was too old. Now the only problem with this sword I've found so far is the scabbard a bit short.
Long. Sword short, the scabbard's long. Allow me.
There we go. So that's all, not any more stuff in my bag. So a glove, very useful. I've one more arm guard. Any more weapons in here? Do you want an arm guard? Do you want an
I'm alright, thanks, sorry. Bruises don't show on mine because the tattoos hide them.
I've had these many years.
Yeah.
If anybody wants a pattern for arm guards, I'm more than happy to supply one. Or 2 or 3, I got 1 or 2 various patterns for arm guards.
Ah.
You can see why the Vikings at Stamford Bridge must have been a little bit surprised when the Saxons came up suddenly.
Yeah.
And there they were all sitting around relaxing in the sun without their kit on. There must have been a bit of a panic.
Well, it also shows they're a bit amateurish because you send out guards so that you can warn of any oncoming danger.
I wouldn't like to be at the front guard, but they got butchered, didn't they?
Yeah, well, they gave their lives.
They did give their lives.
Might live. That guy with the spear in the bridge.
There we go. So the last thing, take my hat off and plonk my helmet on. I've not really fought with this helmet before. This is a helmet of TK Thorco's.
I had to go with that, and it's a bit awkward, mate. I have to be honest. The trouble with spectacle helmets, as you can see, he's blinded himself already, is air. When you're fighting, you need as much air as you can get.
You need a bit of padding in this.
Oh, right.
So I'm just putting some padding in, look. To make it sit on my head a bit better.
A bit of adaptation.
It's a bit awkward with these flaps. And it's a bit awkward when you've got longer hair.
You tie it back.
Not quite long enough to tie back. There we go.
We'll have a headband.
Back out again. I've got to get the straps out. Always get your straps out, the helmet. There's a tip there for you.
Yeah.
There we go. Right, right. There we go.
Like I say, a headband.
My hair's not long enough.
You just tie it around your forehead, it keeps the hair out your eyes, like tennis players do.
Don't hit me on my nose, you'll break it.
Yeah. You find that with Taiki's helmets, the nose, he's got a very small nose.
Well, I don't think he ever wore this helmet.
Yeah.
She wanted to flog it.
Alright.
Right, let's do that for us. And then we're ready.
Lift your head up. Alright, mate.
This tape wants to come forward a bit, you know. Yeah. We're getting there.
You could always have another helmet, you've got 1 or 2.
Yeah, well, we've got 10 to choose from.
There you go.
That's it then, right. This is a shield. Well, I'll get one.
You just get one.
So, do a bit of warm up.
Tell you what I'll do, I'll hold the shield and you whack it with the new sword. So that's it.
Just alright.
Nearly got a mouthful of sword then. Okay.
Yeah, I think you got me then.
Yep. Draw.
I'm struggling with this helmet.
Yeah, you fight better without it.
Yeah. Some days the helmets are just too awkward.
Do you want me to take mine off?
No, you get yours on.
Ah. So, how does your new sword feel?
Feels alright.
Feels alright, is
Not broken yet.
it? Don't tempt fate.
I was looking at a camera there.
I know, that's why I stabbed you.
Oh, I see that. You took look at the camera and he stabs me.
And again.
No.
And again.
Just try to stay here, not move far.
Yeah, we are actually standing static because we're out of camera shot otherwise. So normally you move around a bit more, don't you?
That's why you should never have it up like that.
Yeah.
It's the technique.
Yeah, but it does mean that I can get in at you.
Yeah, but I can block you. The idea is...
Now, there was one guy in Reggie, well, two guys.
Yeah.
Ted Jones.
Ted Jones, yeah.
Roger Ramjet.
Yeah.
And I'll do it ever so slow. Hold your shield up. And he used to go like that,
Yeah.
right the way down,
Yeah.
in a lot shorter time than it takes me to tell you. That's a dodgy move.
It is a dodgy move because if he bounces up, I'm going to knock you in your teeth.
Yeah, but he used to do that.
Just demonstrate that slowly, look. So I'm coming in, and I go behind, and you push your shield up. What happens? You've got a sword in his face.
Or even if you do it again,
So I'm trying to come over.
or if I put it even too high,
Yeah.
it's in the eyes.
Yes. Now you try to do it with your sword. You'd have a bit more because your sword is longer.
Yeah. But I mean, these guys, they did it lightning fast. It was literally about a second.
Bring your shield close again. Let's demonstrate another lightning fast move
Right,
with
then.
this one. We'll just literally do that.
Oh yeah.
And there's a guy from Nottingham, Mike. Remember
Oh
Mike?
yeah.
He'll literally come in, bang like that, and
Right.
within half a second you'll be dead. But I always said to him, if this guy got killed in half a second,
Yeah.
what has he learnt?
That's the thing.
He's learnt nothing.
Oh,
He's learnt how to die quickly.
what it is, let's face it, is a lot with reenactment. It's ego.
There's a lot of egos in
So
weight
look at
movement.
me, aren't I great? Rather than this is how you fight properly. But that's a load of politics I don't want to go into.
No.
I think we've all got a little grief.
And the idea is try to keep your shield close to your body. But it's also a weapon. We don't often think about it being a weapon. But if I do, I'm quite open there, and you can come in my back. This is why you never leave yourself too open.
Yeah. Well, it's easier if you just demonstrate. Is if I do it like that.
Yeah.
Because I've still got the shield up, and it's a matter of who's got the most force
Now,
behind
if
them.
you're, let's just do pushing again. If you're pushing each other, never have your shield up too high. You'll push it into your face again.
Yeah.
Bad for your teeth.
But also, if we do this again, we're both open
Yeah.
like that. So,
Now you may be saying to yourself, why do I bring my shield a lot? It's intimidation.
yeah.
So let the enemy know that I'm there.
It's a technique that the modern police force use. But it's sort of, and also when you step, you go, step. It keeps the rhythm, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. We
Right.
hope one day we'll have a lot more people in some combat videos.
Well,
We'll see.
we'll see. Okay. Just saw your buttocks.
Oh, I didn't feel it. I got very nice firm buttocks. Didn't feel
Okay,
it.
you've heard it here first. Broggy's got firm buttocks.
Shall we try? I'll go for the spear.
Okay then.
I think that sword tested all right.
Yeah, it seems to be.
So when I'm now using the one-handed spear.
This was hurting my hand quite considerably when he hits my shield. But the temptation is, now you're out the camera shot, the temptation is to do this.
Yeah.
However, look at the other end of the shaft where it's going.
Well, of course, you always got to have a lot of awareness
You
around
can
you.
smack me in the teeth with it,
Well, yeah.
like this, or never knock it across your body, knock it away.
And one thing that's always important when you use a spear is that always have your back end higher
Yeah.
and elevated, and never have your spear when you're fighting like this, because that is a very, very bad thing to do.
Well, it's
You just
not-
stand there, Eggle.
if it's for real, yeah. But
You see, if I'm pointing my spear up, look where I am to his face. Just come forward a bit more. There you go.
in fact,
If I'm doing it this way,
I
I'm
remember,
nowhere near his face.
I remember Niall got a very dodgy eye wound. Do you remember
Yes.
when we fought and the spear caught him in the eye? Be aware always. It's better to stop fighting and carry on thinking you look good, injuring somebody.
Always be safe.
Yeah.
It's also important to warm up as well, which is why I often jump around a lot when I'm in my kit at the very beginning, to get myself filled the way to the kit.
Well, another thing which people seem to forget, on hot days, always have a supply of water.
Yes.
Do you remember in Derby we used to have water, and by gum did you need it?
Oh yeah, you could drink gallons in a day.
I mean, this is one thing. Yeah, I mean, we're just tip-tapping around, this is not a proper fight. And I'm dry, it's pretty dry at the moment, but not seriously. But if you're in a shield wall and you're doing a demonstration on a hot day, you get really, really dry.
Now, if you're doing the 19th century period reenactment, the one thing everybody must have is a canteen of water.
Yeah,
If you do not have a canteen of water, they will not let you on the battlefield.
yeah,
Not only in the later periods that water's there to stop you from getting burnt from your gunpowder going out your bowels, that can happen, but also because you are going to get dehydrated.
well, I should imagine gunpowder does make you dry.
So let's end this video with you fighting trying the new sword,
Okay,
and I'll grab my old sword. I think that's quite nice.
I'll, hang on, can you put it on there?
Just use yours, if you don't mind.
Yeah, alright.
So Eggle's going to try out the new sword, and it's an armour class sword, and it's quite a short blade, about 66 centimetres.
I've noticed it before.
Yes.
I have to use it.
Good weight on this one.
Yeah. It's a bit heavier mine, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's a nice weight on it, I like that.
Yeah. That one was made when I went to Hollywood.
Oh, you got me then.
Yeah.
Got me on the scram.
Better than scrum than scrum. Okay. Ah. Oh, that's me dead.
Yeah, straight across the chest.
It is quite a bit. Let's just see the length.
So let's hold it up to camera, compare the lengths.
They're not that far
No,
out,
yours is probably about 70, 71.
but that's got a bit more weight to it, hasn't it, than this?
The length of this blade
Yeah.
should be 71 centimetres.
You know what? I think this would be ideal for a woman.
Yeah, it's a
'Cause
nice
it's
light
just that
blade.
little bit lighter.
Yeah.
I'm not patronising them or anything, but it makes it easier.
What, some women, you know, they like a heavier blade.
Yeah.
There are some tough women in this period.
Yeah.
Right across the chest again.
Oh, well.
You're leaving yourself way too open there.
It's been about 5 years since I fought.
No, you fought a few months back.
Yeah, no, but that was.
Yeah. Got me first. Well done.
Yeah.
Of course, I didn't realise you get much advantage here.
Yeah, you slowed right down as well with that jacket.
I'm well higher than you here.
Yeah.
Oh, got me. You can get the high ground.
Yeah. I'll tell you something.
I'll tell you what,
These gloves are no good for padding.
we'll test that, the new scram before
Yeah.
we finish.
Oh, that's what gloves are.
Yeah, we're going to get you some proper gloves, Eggle.
Now, if you go to the garden centres, you can get those big, thick, heavy gloves. And they're ideal, are they not?
Yeah, well, we'll get you some.
Do you think my son doesn't want to play?
Yeah. No, I've got to test this out.
Oh, go on then. Alright,
That's always very good with a scram.
I'll just let you do it. I'll stand here and let you do it.
Oh, alright. So, go across. There's one kill. Stand closer, we'll
I'll
do
tell
some
you what.
demonstrations.
I'll put the shield down and you demonstrate cuts that you'd use in a battle on me.
Right.
I'll be a test crash dummy. Hang on a minute, I'll be with you in just a second. So maybe you can show us, when I've typed this up, the areas not to go for.
We'll start with them first.
Okay, now be gentle.
Yes.
I
Scrub a
haven't got
bit
any
forward.
I haven't got any children, but I would
So
like to
far,
I would like to know that in the future I might be.
so one thing we never do is this. On the back of the head. Why? Because your noggin's very important.
See what I've got.
And unless it's scripted with the two people fighting, never done. So you never go for the head area or the neck area. Now, just come this way a little bit. Another area we don't go is below the knee. Just lift your knee up so I can see your knee. So I never go below the knee. That's one of the combat areas we don't go for. Don't go for low shot. Also, we don't go for the lower arm. The reason why your lower arms are more fragile, your upper arm can take an impact. But you don't have a broken wrist, do you?
And the one you've all been saying, well, what about the gentleman vegetable area.
You never go to this area.
The groin.
A very simple reason, it hurts.
And on women as well as men.
Indeed,
so,
it does. Now, often you will, when you're fighting a spear, find that one will head towards that area. In my opinion, you just got to try to ride it and let it go through without damaging yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, so another area, you turn around, Eggle, about face, is the spine. Now, when you're fighting in combat, you never go like this into a spine, because your spine is very, very delicate, and I'm sure Eggle would like to keep his spine in one condition.
Yeah, I don't want to end up in a wheelchair.
If you do attack the back, it's always a slice. But by doing a slice, you're never going to risk hurting that individual and damaging their spine.
Another point is the scram. Can you just turn around? If you're at a demonstration, lift your head up, and you're making out slashing in the throat, put your hand there and then do it that way. Because, yes, you check the edges beforehand.
Yes.
But if you've been fighting and that's your finish, you could quite easily have nicks in it and you can have a very unhappy accident.
Every good reenactment society in this period should do a weapons check.
Yeah.
We know our weapons are safe because, well, we know our
Yeah.
weapons. And
But I mean-
I checked them beforehand.
Good example is Regia.
Yes.
When you used to have to bring your weapons out like that.
Yep.
And they'd run their hands on it and you either had to file it.
It's the same in the
Or
later
take it off
periods. You'll have an inspection of arms where the sergeant will take your musket from you and check your musket, or check, make sure that it's at full working order.
Well, if you notice, I haven't got my big knife on because that is sharp. And as we're fighting, take that off because accidents can happen.
They can indeed.
Yeah.
So we hope you've enjoyed this vlog, and we do promise to do some more combat, and
Yeah.
perhaps in probably every 5 episodes we'll do a combat video in a vlog. That's not too much for us, is it?
No.
And,
Well, also, hopefully, we will have a chap who we can train up.
yes,
so
we're
that
working
we
on
can-
that.
Yeah.
It's either going to be Anthony or Thomas. So,
So
Or
either
both.
way. Or it could be somebody. It could
or
be
somebody
you.
else. Could be you.
Yeah.
Could be you there. Could be you. It could be you.
And it doesn't have to be a bloke.
No, we're happy to train ladies up as well.
The thing I find with ladies is, as I said earlier to Bragi, the majority of women are not as strong as men. So they use their heads more and usually come out on top, don't they?
Yeah, trying to sit on my shield.
Oh,
Well, I've got an axe in the way. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, so yeah, I enjoyed that. I was very impressed with the new sword.
Yeah, it's very different though from mine.
Not seemed to take any damage on the blade, so that's nice.
It's a nice design, isn't it?
It's exactly the length of the blade as advertised, so it's not been shortened or broken.
I think you just got a different scabbard with it. It's
Yeah.
no worry about it. It's
No, I'm not worried about
if
it. I find it
It
fascinating.
was if the scabbard was shorter than the sword you
You're
start
right.
wearing.
That's another thing, you know, the scabbard is way longer.
It's a
But I
beautiful
think it's that intimidation.
Yeah.
Say you are, there's Olaf about to fight Bragi, and Bragi's got a massive long sword, and Olaf thinks, oh my god, that's a long sword. But then I quickly pull this out and kill him.
Either that or they had two swords and
Yeah.
one decided to
But it's
put
not,
the scabbard.
if you look at the scabbard, there's a bit of play in that
Yeah,
scabbard.
that's another sword.
So,
It doesn't matter, it's a very nice scabbard.
yeah,
And I like the baldric and
Yeah,
the way
I do.
they've done that.
I've got to extend the bowl bit for myself,
Yeah.
so that's another job to do, another day. So, until we meet again, what should they do, Eggle? If
Yeah.
you're new to the channel, subscribe.
The old bell in the corner.
Yes,
yeah.
click the bell. By doing that, you'll be notified when we publish, premiere, and also occasionally live stream. We will try to do that a bit more.
Yeah.
And until the next time, we'll be seeing you in vlog episode 26. Watch out for that, folks.
Who'd have thought that?
Oh, yes.
Bye.
Goodbye.